Hi everyone, my name is Ashley for those of you who do not know me, and I have been on here for the entire month of August sharing words that I've gotten daily coupled with my thoughts behind them based off of knowledge and wisdom that I've learned along my journey or experiences that I've experienced or environments that I've been exposed to. So today is our last day, but if you want to see the rest of the videos, you can search me on YouTube under ASHLYXI and all the videos will be up there from the month of August. So before I start, I really just want to thank everyone who has supported me along this journey, who sent me messages, comments, kept me accountable, shared the videos. Thank you so much for your support. This has been a stepping stone for me. I know people who have met me in the last few years only know me as a speaker teacher, but I've known me forever and I never saw this to be a part of my journey. I am just out here trying to trust God and be a good steward over the gifts and talents that He has given me. Man, if someone would have told me a month ago that I was going to be doing 31 videos every day for an entire month, I'd have been like, that sounds like a whole year project. I'm not sure about that. But this is the evidence of when our capabilities partner with God's capabilities. This is what comes forth. Greatness. Man, okay. So again, thank you all for how you have supported me, and thank you all for just allowing me to pour into you. So today is our last day, day 31, and the phrase of today is, it's not you, it's me. It's not you, it's me. Now, Google be having definitions for everything, right? And so there was multiple definitions for this phrase, but the one that stood out to me was the one that said, do not take this phrase as rejection, but take it as acceptance that two people are no longer profoundly compatible. Whew. Now, I thought about this whole scenario of an employee working at a company for years and years and be super talented, but the company deciding to go in a different direction, so they need to let them go, and them telling them like, hey, thank you for your service, you're so talented, you're great, but our company is going in a different direction, so we need to let you go and make space for the new. Whew, whole word right there. So I just started looking at different areas of my life where I've seen the phrase, it's not you, it's me, come forth, right? And man, I remember being connected to certain people and us be so close and us just vibe on a certain level and us just like see things a certain way. And then I started exposing myself to different environments and my perspective started to change. And the way that I made decisions started to change. And a lot of things just started to change. And they didn't change, I did. And so it caused this disconnect in that relationship, and so we no longer vibe the same way that we did when we first met or the first 10 years that we were in a relationship together. Like, it was no longer working. And again, it's not you, it's me. And sometimes people cannot accept the new you. Man, I have found that people liked me more when I didn't speak up for myself. They liked me more when I was ignorant. They liked me more when I did what they wanted me to do. And that sucks, but sometimes that's the reality and it's fine. But man, a lot of things that I've learned was like, hey, I know we used to smoke and drink together, but I no longer want to use my time disoriented. I want to be sober-minded and self-develop. I want to use my time differently. It's not you, it's me. I know we used to have sex together, but God showed me a whole new perspective of what sex looks like and how that is a priority in my life right now. And we're not married, and so it's not you, it's me. I know we used to gossip about these people before. I know I used to let you gossip to me about these people before, but I no longer want to hear that. So you can't have these conversations with me anymore about them. So it's not you, it's me. I know that you wanted to keep this a secret because you're afraid of what will happen, but I've been called to shift and change the trajectory of my lineage, and I need to share this because I don't want people to go through what I went through. So I need to tell the truth. So it's not you, it's me. I know that we used to waste time together in this environment, But I no longer want to waste time. I know I see my life as not random. I see my life as there being purpose in everything that I do. So it's not you, it's me. It's me. Man, I had a conversation with a friend the other day, and I was asking him, like, is it me? Is it me? Because I find myself in the same situation in different environments where people talk about me, and I hear what they say, I know what they say, and then they just try to be super cool. Like, what is it? Like, I hear this consistent thing, and he's like, it is you. It is you, because you don't want to be a go-along girl. You don't want to be controlled. You want to rock the boat and ask why and ask all these questions to confirm that people are doing this with the right intentions and not out of manipulation. It's you, Ashley. You're the one. And I was like, dang. And so when I realized that, God had reminded me, like, this is the cost. We count up the cost when we follow God, because we'll be persecuted in multiple environments trying to do the right thing, trying to do the God thing, right? Ugh, that I can go on a whole nother path with that. But yeah, man, it's so important to count up the cost when you want to change the world, when you want to change the culture that you grew up in, when you want to change all these different things, when you want to make an impact. Man, count up the cost. Count up the cost. And man, just like I have shared in multiple videos, like, take that internal inventory. What am I still connected to that I no longer need to be connected to? This is no longer a part of me. I need to break up with this. It's not you, it's me perspective. So I actually pulled up my laptop and I wrote a post on Facebook the other day, and I said, some things, meaning mindsets, perspective, boundaries, habits, behaviors, pursuits, etc., have been attached to us for so long, we think it's a part of who we are. And then we think it belongs where we are now. And so, man, when I wrote that, I realized that I have been attached to mindsets and perspectives and lack of boundaries for so long that I thought that it was a part of who I was, but it's actually not. That's not who God has called me to be. It's just something that I took with me that no longer belongs where I am now. I think in addition to that, like, I feel like sometimes we try to hoard people in our lives. We try to keep as many people as we can in our lives, and we want to keep them forever, but unfortunately that's not what happens. Like, sometimes people have only been called to your life for a season. I mentioned this in one of my other videos called Seasons, and they were there for your life for a specific season. It's supposed to be a beautiful season. Then you try to drag them into the next season, and then it becomes disastrous, and then now it's a bad thing, right? Man, so just be willing to let go. Be willing to let go of the old. Be willing to let go of the things and people and thought processes and mindsets that no longer serve you. Be willing to take that inventory within yourself and within the environments that you're connected to. Man, sometimes we're carrying these bags and weights that we no longer need. We don't need them anymore. Man, yeah. Sometimes also, it's not that. Sometimes we want to keep things because they're good things. Sometimes we want to keep people because they're good people. But it's not actually it's not what has been called to our season. It's not what is going to propel us into who we are called to be. They are not who are going to propel us into who God has called us to be. They're just going to be there taking up space, taking up time. And it's not that they're bad, it's just that they're not called to where we are. They're not called to this new person that we are. Man, yeah. It's not you, it's me. Be willing to release the old to make space for the new. Man, I hope this blessed you all. I was about to go out on a whole tangent. I hope this blessed you all. I don't know what God has next, but thank you all for being a part of this journey. And remember that you can do all things through Christ.